All connective tissues except bone, cartilage, and blood fall into this connective tissue proper category, which involves loose and dense connective tissue. All subtypes of loose connective tissue have very few fibers, but lots of ground substance, versus dense connective tissue is the other. Our first connective tissue proper is loose areolar. This is the most widely distributed and it has lots of ground substance, much more water and an interstitial fluid. There are fibroblasts, which secrete collagen fibers, macrophages, and fat cells, and the job is to support and bind other tissues as well as to act as packing material between tissues. We find this under a lot of the epithelial layers of the body, forming the lamina propria of mucous membranes. It also will surround capillaries and package organs. Our next connective tissue proper loose category is adipose tissue. The cells are adipocytes and they're similar to areolar connective tissue, but more nutrient storage. It's very highly vascularized and it's involved with shock, insulation, and again, energy storage from our triacylglycerols. White fat specifically. Brown fats function is slightly different. It's more using lipid fuel to help with thermoregulation to heat the bloodstream. Our next loose type of connective tissue proper is reticular, and this looks like areolar connective tissue, but the fibers are much thinner and reticular in nature instead of collagen fibers. And we see reticular cells. This mesh type fiber forms a stroma that helps to support blood cells in lymph nodes, the spleen, and the bone marrow. So this is where you'd find it in more of your lymphoid organs. Then in our dense connective tissue proper, we have regular dense connective tissue. This is really high tensile strength and includes closely packed bundles of thick collagen fibers that have poor vascularity and contain fibroblasts, which create collagen fibers and have very scant ground substance. It has high tension and mild stretching and involves tendons and ligaments. We then have dense irregular connective tissue proper. The collagen sheets are thicker and they're bundled or jumbled kind of irregularly to resist tension from multiple directions. And we find these in the dermis, the fibrous joint capsules, and the fibrous coverings of certain organs. And lastly, we have dense elastic connective tissue proper. This is a high amount of elastic fibers to allow for support with stretch, and we find this in the wall of large arteries in our ligaments and connecting adjacent vertebra.